Hi everyone, it's great to be able to share a very brief word of encouragement with you. I've got a really encouraging verse from the Bible which I'll read in a while, but first of all I want to ask you a question. What's going on in your mind? During this pandemic and lockdown, our minds are all over the place. Many people are facing very tragic and serious circumstances, from illness to loss of loved ones, to loss of income and livelihood, to loneliness, and so on and so on. I mean, we can go on and on. We all have things which prey on our minds, especially during these difficult times. In our family, we're very, very fortunate, but we've got our concerns too, like everyone else. We've got a 98-year-old mother who needs constant care, an 89-year-old mother in a nursing home who we haven't been able to see properly for a year, whose phone calls now are totally muddled and confused. Got an autistic sister who needs constant care. We've got concern for our children and grandchildren, which is natural for any parent. We've got a business too that's going through a particularly busy time, and of course there's responsibility within the church as well. Now, I've mentioned these personal things simply for one reason and one reason only, and that's to illustrate a point. When I wake up at 3 a.m, my mind is racing, and it can go from one thing to another, then to another and to another. So in the middle of the night, I'm trying to solve issues that are going to face us during the day. And I have to learn to stay my mind. Now, it's not all bad waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, the verse that I'm going to read to you actually came to me at that time of the night. It's from Isaiah chapter 26, and it's verse 3. It says this: "You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you." Now, we trust in Jesus with our hearts for our forgiveness, for our salvation. But we stay our minds on Jesus with our heads in order to have perfect peace. Let's read that again. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Now, we're living in unprecedented times. Can we really expect to know peace? Jesus says when we put our trust in him, we stay our minds on him, he will keep us in perfect peace. So how can we stay our minds on him? Well, consider Jesus with your mind. Consider the things he said, the promises he made. Just think about one verse in the Bible. Think about that, dwell on it. What about the verse that I just read? Use that, think about it, fix your mind, stay your mind on him. Use Christian music. Listen to the Sunday service. These things will help focus our minds on him. Now, you and I can be thrown by circumstances and what's going on around us. But God isn't thrown by changes in circumstances. He doesn't get thrown by anything. And he doesn't want us to live in fear and anxiety. So let's stay our minds on Jesus. Remember what it says. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Amen.